There are no accidents in the language of heaven. If these words have reached you, it is not because you were searching. It is because you were chosen. Archangel Michael has guided this exact moment into your life, so that you would hear what you need to hear before it is too late. Michael speaks clearly, "Beloved, your dream of abundance, your vision of becoming a millionaire, is not random, it was planted in your heart by the divine. That desire is not greed, it is purpose. For when you prosper, your light shines brighter. When you rise, those connected to you rise as well. Your abundance is not only for you, it is for the world that will be blessed through you." The angels say, "But hear this truth, your destiny cannot activate if you ignore the voice of heaven." This message is your turning point. Many have dreams, but few listen when heaven sends instruction. Those who listen walk into overflow, those who ignore remain bound by limitation. Do not skip this moment, for it carries the key to unlock the very future you have prayed for. Beloved, you may have struggled for years. You may have seen setbacks, failures, closed doors, and empty hands. But those seasons were not signs of failure, they were training grounds. They were preparing you to handle wealth with wisdom, to carry abundance with humility, to use riches not only for yourself, but for healing, for helping, for light. Michael whispers, "Your time is not running out, it is arriving." Your dream of becoming a millionaire is closer than you think. But you must not close your ears to this message. For this message is the confirmation you needed, the sign you asked for, the doorway into the shift you have been waiting for. The angels say, "Abundance flows not to those who chase blindly, but to those who walk in alignment." You have been chosen for alignment. And now, heaven is pulling you into position, so that the dream you carry can finally manifest into reality. Do not ignore. Do not skip. This is the seed of your breakthrough. Beloved soul, the dream you thought was impossible is not only possible, it is promised. And if you open your heart now, you will begin to see doors move, people connect, opportunities rise, and blessings flow. This is not the end, it is the beginning. Wealth is never just about numbers. Abundance in heaven's eyes is not only about coins and currency, it is about alignment, about living in the fullness of what was written for your soul before you were born. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved, the dream of becoming a millionaire that rests in your heart is not just ambition, it is destiny. It is a vision heaven placed in you, because your life is meant to carry light through abundance." The angels say, "Your journey has not been easy, and that is not without reason." The battles, the delays, the times of lack, they were shaping you. For to carry wealth with wisdom requires endurance. To hold abundance without arrogance requires humility. To walk in prosperity without forgetting heaven requires faith. And this, beloved, is why you were chosen to walk this path, because your soul is strong enough to carry the weight of wealth with purpose. Michael whispers, "Do not mistake your dream for greed. Your vision of abundance is tied to your calling. When you rise, you will not rise alone, your family will be blessed, your community will be blessed, strangers you have never met will feel the ripple of your overflow." This is why you cannot ignore this message, for it is not only about your dream, it is about your mission. Beloved, wealth without purpose is empty. But wealth aligned with destiny changes lives. And that is what Michael wants you to see, that your desire for financial breakthrough is connected to a greater spiritual truth. You were not made to live in lack, you were made to become a channel of blessing. The angels say, look at the pattern of your life. Even in times of little, you still gave. Even when your own hands were empty, you still tried to help others. This is evidence of who you are. And heaven has seen it. Heaven has recorded it. Heaven has now declared, it is time for increase. Michael declares, beloved soul, your millionaire dream is not random, it is written. But to step into it, you must listen. Do not turn away from this message. For this is the confirmation that your spirit asked for. This is the reminder that you are closer than you know. And this is the door that once opened, will lead you into the life that was always waiting for you. Beloved, do not fear the shift. Embrace it. For your wealth will not only lift you, it will change the story of many. And when you walk in it, you will realize the truth, your destiny and your abundance were always one. Every great destiny attracts resistance. Every soul chosen for abundance walks through trials meant to test their strength. Archangel Michael says, beloved, the reason your path has felt so heavy is because your calling is so great. The struggles were never proof that you would fail, they were proof that you are chosen to rise. The angels say, there were seasons of delay where nothing seemed to move forward. You prayed, but the doors stayed shut. You tried, but the results felt small. Yet what you did not see was that heaven was preparing the foundation. The delay was not denial, it was training. The soil had to be deep enough before the harvest could come. Michael whispers, and then there were betrayals. People you trusted walked away. Promises were broken. Doors you thought were secure were slammed shut. You wondered why everything seemed to fall apart. But beloved, do you not see? Those betrayals removed the wrong voices from your path, so that the right ones could enter. They were painful protections, for heaven knew who could not walk with you into your wealth. Beloved, you also faced battles within yourself. Doubt whispered that you were not enough. Fear told you that you would never make it. Comparison made you feel small. Yet every time you rose, every time you kept going, every time you chose faith over fear, you broke chains that had held your family for generations. The angels say, this is why your dream of wealth is not ordinary. It is not just about money, it is about breaking cycles. Cycles of lack, cycles of fear, cycles of limitation. You were chosen to end what others could not, and to begin what others never imagined. That is why the opposition was fierce, but it is also why the breakthrough will be mighty. Michael declares, beloved soul, every obstacle you faced is now turning into a stepping stone. The delays are ending. The betrayals are behind you. The inner battles are losing their power. What tried to stop you has only made you stronger. What tried to break you has only prepared you. And now, nothing can block the abundance that is rising. Beloved, do not see your struggles as wasted years. See them as the soil from which your wealth will grow. For every tear, there will be joy. For every loss, there will be gain. For every setback, there will be a comeback. And soon, you will step into the abundance that was always written for you. When obstacles fall away, clarity rises. Where once the road felt blocked, now signs begin to appear. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved, your spirit will no longer wander in confusion. Heaven has cleared the path. Now, you will begin to see the markers of destiny, the divine signs that whisper, you are on the right way." The angels say, these signs may not always look like miracles at first, they will often appear in the ordinary. A person enters your life with the exact wisdom you needed. A door opens at the moment you thought you had no options left. An idea comes suddenly, almost like a spark from nowhere, yet it feels alive, unstoppable. Do not dismiss these moments, for they are not accidents, they are heaven's alignment. Michael whispers, "Beloved, watch for the subtle confirmations. The inner peace you feel when you make the right choice. The strength that fills you when you walk forward in faith. The coincidences that line up too perfectly to be coincidence. These are my ways of telling you, yes, you are moving into the dream. Yes, your millionaire destiny is opening before you. Beloved, opportunities will begin to come into focus. What was once hidden will reveal itself. Invitations, connections, resources, things that seemed far beyond your reach will suddenly feel within your grasp. This is not chance, this is the hand of heaven aligning you with increase. The angels say, some doors will open quickly, others will test your patience. But know this, every opportunity that comes is designed for your growth. Some will bless you instantly, others will stretch you for a season. Both are necessary. Both are proof that you are walking in alignment with the abundance promised. Michael declares, "Beloved soul, I will not leave you guessing. Signs will follow you. Guidance will surround you. Even in moments of doubt, reminders will come. A verse, a dream, a whisper in your heart, a stranger's words, all confirming that you are exactly where you need to be. Do not ignore them. They are the voice of heaven speaking in the language of your daily life. Beloved, rejoice. For the signs are not coming, they are already here. If you look closely, you will notice them in the little things, and soon in the great things. And with each sign, your faith will rise, your vision will grow, and your millionaire dream will no longer feel distant, it will feel destined. Abundance does not rush, it flows. It builds step by step, like a river gaining strength as it moves forward. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved, now that the obstacles have been removed and the signs have been revealed, the flow of abundance will begin to grow stronger in your life. What once felt blocked will now begin to move with ease." The angels say, at first, the blessings may appear small. An unexpected gift. A sudden opportunity. A new connection. Do not dismiss them, for small streams are the beginning of mighty rivers. Each blessing is evidence that heaven's hand is at work, pushing you forward into your millionaire destiny. Michael whispers, "Beloved, the key now is alignment. As you honor the small blessings, greater blessings will unfold. As you trust the signs, greater doors will open. As you remain faithful, the flow will multiply. For abundance grows in the soil of gratitude and trust. Beloved, step by step, you will notice changes. The opportunities you once thought were out of reach will find you. The ideas that once felt scattered will come with clarity. The financial breakthroughs that seemed impossible will suddenly manifest. And each step will carry you closer to the dream you have held so long in your heart. The angels say, your journey will no longer feel like endless waiting. Instead, it will feel like acceleration. One blessing leading to another. One door opening into the next. The flow will become so strong that even you will be surprised by how quickly things begin to align. Michael declares, beloved soul, abundance is not chasing you, it is flowing to you. The seeds you planted in faith, the sacrifices you made in silence, the prayers you whispered in hope, they are all rising now as a harvest. And no power can stop what heaven has already released. Beloved, rejoice. For the flow of abundance is not only financial, it is also peace, strength, wisdom, and protection. As you step into this season, you will realize that your millionaire dream is not just about wealth, it is about wholeness. And when wholeness flows, wealth follows. When the river of abundance reaches its fullness, it does not stay contained, it begins to overflow. And when it overflows, it touches everyone around it. Archangel Michael says, beloved, your dream of wealth was never meant to stop with you. You were chosen not only to receive, but to release. Not only to be blessed, but to become a blessing. The angels say, look closely at your heart. Even in seasons of lack, you still wanted to give. Even when you struggled, you still thought about helping others. That was not weakness, that was the seed of your calling. For you were created to carry abundance not as a possession, but as a channel through which heaven's goodness can flow to the world. Michael whispers, beloved, as your millionaire destiny unfolds, you will notice something greater than money itself, you will feel the joy of giving. You will see the light in people's eyes when you lift them. You will watch chains break when you help those who thought they were forgotten. And you will realize, this is the true purpose of wealth, to heal, to restore, to uplift. Beloved, imagine your life not only transformed, but transforming others. Families freed from poverty. Children given opportunities they never dreamed of. Communities strengthened because you said yes to your calling. This is the impact of abundance, it multiplies. The angels say, and as you give, the flow will not decrease, it will increase. For heaven never lets a generous heart run dry. The more you release, the more you will receive. The cycle will grow stronger, turning your life into a well that never runs out. Michael declares, beloved soul, this is why I tell you not to ignore this message. For your dream of wealth is not just about you, it is about legacy. It is about becoming a lighthouse for others, shining hope in their darkest night. It is about proving that when heaven chooses a soul, that soul carries enough light to change not only their story, but the story of many. Beloved, rejoice. For your abundance is not selfish, it is sacred. It is not fleeting, it is eternal. And as you walk in it, you will find the greatest miracle of all, that in blessing others, you yourself will be endlessly blessed. When a soul becomes a blessing for others, it no longer lives only for itself, it begins to write a legacy. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved, your story is not only for today, it is for tomorrow. It is not only for you, it is for generations to come. Your life is being written not only in the memories of people, but in the records of heaven itself." The angels say, your legacy is born in the moments you choose love over anger, faith over fear, generosity over greed. Every act of kindness, every seed of light, every sacrifice made with love becomes a line written in eternity. And when you walk into your abundance, the impact of your choices multiplies beyond your sight. Michael whispers, "Beloved soul, think of the ones who will speak your name long after you are gone, not because of what you owned, but because of how you gave. Not because of the wealth you collected, but because of the hope you released. This is true wealth. This is the treasure that neither time nor death can erase. Beloved, your legacy will ripple in two realms. On earth, it will be remembered in the lives you touched, the families you lifted, the opportunities you created. In heaven, it will be remembered in the eternal book where angels record the names of those who carried their light faithfully. You will not only be known, you will be celebrated. The angels say, do not underestimate the seeds you plant. Even the smallest gesture, a word of encouragement, a gift to the needy, a prayer for the broken, can grow into a tree of hope that shades generations. What seems small to you is great in the eyes of heaven. Michael declares, "Beloved, you will not only be called rich, you will be called a restorer, a healer, a light-bearer. Your story will outlive you, and your name will echo in places you never walked, touching hearts you never met." This is legacy, when your life becomes more than survival, when it becomes a testimony of light. Beloved, rejoice. For you are not walking only toward money, you are walking toward memory. You are not only writing your story, you are writing history. And when heaven and earth remember you, they will not remember a soul that skipped destiny, but a soul that rose, gave, and transformed lives forever. Every legacy that is written in light receives honor in heaven. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved, you have walked through fire, you have endured storms, you have carried burdens that could have broken you. Yet you chose faith. You chose to rise. You chose to shine. And for this, a crown has been prepared for you, not made by human hands, but woven by eternity itself." The angels say, this crown is not only a symbol of your victory, it is the evidence of your faith. Every prayer, every act of love, every sacrifice, every step of perseverance has been shaping this crown. It is made of your endurance, polished by your tears, and glowing with the light of your purpose. Michael whispers, "Beloved, this crown is not given to all, it is given to the faithful. It is given to those who walked through valleys but did not give up, those who carried light when darkness pressed against them, those who believed even when hope seemed gone. And you, beloved, are counted among them." Beloved, the eternal honor that awaits you is more than recognition, it is remembrance. Heaven does not forget the battles you fought, the kindness you gave, the strength you showed. Angels sing of it, your name is written in it, and heaven itself celebrates it. The angels say, on earth, some may have overlooked you. Some may have misunderstood you. Some may have even mocked your dreams. But in heaven, nothing was missed. Every detail was seen, every choice recorded, every step remembered. And now, a crown and an eternal honor are yours. Michael declares, "Beloved soul, wear your crown with humility and joy. For it is not only for you, it is for every soul your life has touched. It is the proof that heaven's light shone through you. It is the reminder that your story mattered, that your journey was holy, that your destiny was fulfilled. Beloved, rejoice. For your life will not end in emptiness, it will end in eternal honor. Your name will echo not only on earth but in the heavens. And when you stand crowned in that eternal place, you will finally see, every sacrifice was worth it, every tear had meaning, every step was leading to glory everlasting. Every crown given in heaven carries with it not just honor, but responsibility. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved, your crown is not only the symbol of victory, it is the sign that you are ready for a higher assignment. For every soul that completes a chapter faithfully, heaven opens a new one. And now, your soul is being called into greater purpose." The angels say, "This new assignment will not look like the struggles of your past, it will carry authority, wisdom, and clarity. You will be positioned not only as a receiver of blessings, but as a leader, a guide, a voice of hope. Where once you followed, now you will lead. Where once you sought help, now you will be the help." This is the progression of the chosen, to rise from trials into triumph, and from triumph into purpose. Michael whispers, "Beloved, do not fear this assignment. It will not overwhelm you, it will empower you. For you are not sent empty-handed, you are sent with everything heaven has poured into you, wisdom shaped by your wounds, compassion born from your struggles, and strength forged in your storms. You will carry authority not because of what you claim, but because of what you have endured and overcome." Beloved, your millionaire dream now takes on a deeper meaning. It is not only for your security, but for your mission. The abundance flowing into your life will be the resource for your assignment. You will use it to build, to restore, to teach, to heal. And in doing so, you will find a joy that money alone could never give, the joy of fulfilling divine purpose.